Phew. I'm so tired. Oh. On one ordinary day, I, Kohei Sakuraba, returned to the office and saw a beautiful receptionist. Her name was Haruka Seno. She's a receptionist at Canon Electric Corporation, where I work. As you can see, she was stunningly beautiful, and a lot of male colleagues have been talking about her. So now, there have been a lot of male colleagues who were hitting on Miss Seno.
Hello, Miss Seno. Great job today.
Thank you.
We're all about to go on a lunch break soon, but are you planning to have anyone join you?
No, not really.
I see. In that case, do you want to have lunch with me? I know a great place.
I'd like to kindly refuse.
What?
Didn't you hear me? I'd like to kindly refuse.
But that it's such a great place, and I wanted to take you there. Of course, it'll be my treat.
Ugh, you're so persistent. I'm here to do work. Please do not talk to me unless it's about work.
Okay. I'm sorry.
The guy who got rejected badly had walked away all sad. As you can see, Miss Seno never responds to the male colleagues positively. There's a rumor that she hates men, but after seeing what just happened, maybe it's true.
Ha! How pathetic. I'll set you guys an example of how to hit on a girl.
The very next moment, one handsome guy started to approach the reception area. Oh, that's Saionji, the handsome #1 sales rep!
Maybe Saionji might make it happen.
Seems like he's famous for being handsome. Everyone seems to get excited about it, but I wonder if he'll be okay.
Huh. You're as beautiful as always.
Huh?
Oh, don't glare at me like that. You're wasting your beauty.
I don't get it.
You deserve to smile. So now, would you like to go out for lunch with me?
I feel disgusted.
Huh?
I said I feel disgusted. What's with all those cheeky words? I'd never thought I'd hear those words in reality. I'm starting to get goosebumps. Please kindly disappear out of my sight.
Oh, I'm sorry for even being born in this world.
Hey, Saionji, are you okay?
It's okay. I'm just a small bug, and I don't deserve to be talked to.
Alright, let's grab some drinks tonight. Drink it all away, okay? I continued to watch the handsome guy walk away all weakly. Even if I'm aware of the rumor that Miss Seno hates men, I feel like his courage to talk to her should be acknowledged. A few days later, when I returned from my client's office, I saw someone talking to her again.
You're such a beautiful woman.
Thank you very much.
I know that man. That's right. He's one of the higher-ups from our client company.
Did you know? I'm actually the COO at Yuki Trading Corporation.
I see.
Yuki Trading? You've heard of the company even though you're just a receptionist, right? I'm from a very important client company for this company.
Yes, I am aware.
I see. I'm happy to hear that you know our company. So, are you free tonight?
Well,
There's a high-end restaurant that I frequent. You can almost never get a reservation there. But we'll get a table if we tell them who I am. I'd like to discuss business with you.
I'm just a receptionist.
Aw, who cares about those small things, right?
Miss Seno is usually cold to the male colleagues, but it seems like she's struggling to turn him down because he's one of the higher-ups at our client company. Based on what I see, it seems like she's not very good with men either. It would have been helpful if she had other receptionists around, but unfortunately, it seems like that's not the case. There are a few colleagues who are watching what's happening from a distance, but because he's a higher up from our client company, it doesn't seem like anyone can do anything about it. Guess I can't just look the other way. Hello! You're Mr. Yamada from Yuki Trading! I slapped my customer service smile on my face to approach him cheerfully.
Oh, you're...
My name is Sakuraba, and I'm from Product Development. Thank you for the other day for seeing Tanaka from our company.
Ah, you work with Mr. Tanaka.
How did it go? How was the presentation that we did for you regarding our new product? It's one of the highest quality you can find in the industry.
Yeah, we're considering it positively, but now's not a good time.
I'm sorry to talk to you all of a sudden. I noticed you were speaking with our receptionist, so I thought you wanted to discuss business with us. Are you here to see someone from another department? I'll connect you.
No, it wasn't like that.
Oh, was that so? I'm sorry if I was being a little too much. I was reminded of the harassment prevention training that we recently received.
Harassment prevention training?
Yes. They gave an example about someone who was persistently talking to a female employee from another company when it wasn't even about business, and it became a huge problem.
Ah, I see.
It was shocking. In that example, they talked about how that person ended up getting a pay cut and ultimately got terminated. I would never expect you to do anything like that, but we don't want anyone to take you the wrong way. I hope you watch out for yourself.
Oh, you know what? I just remembered that I have to take care of something. I'd like to excuse myself at this time. Bye now.
I see. Please, get back to your office safely. I continued to watch and make sure Mr. Yamada left our premises, and once he was out of sight, I took a deep breath. After talking about harassment for long enough, I was sure he'd stop bothering Miss Seno. Are you okay?
Yes. I'm sorry to cause you trouble.
Miss Seno seemed to be still slightly in shock while she bowed to me. No, I'm sorry. I should have interrupted him a little sooner. Wish I'd noticed quicker.
No, it's fine. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Bye now.
I'm sorry to ask, but which department are you from?
I'm from Product Development. My name is Sakuraba.
I'd like to pay my gratitude for what you've done for me.
I'm sorry. I still have work to take care of. I'll see you around. I left her to get back to work after that. That night, I worked some overtime before I decided to leave work. I'm so tired. I'll just go straight home and watch a VTuber stream. Since I don't have any hobbies and I don't have many friends, my only enjoyment was to watch VTube streams. There's going to be a VTube stream for a gaming collaboration today, and I've been looking forward to it. As I started walking towards the station, someone talked to me out of nowhere.
Mr. Sakuraba.
Oh, Miss Seno. I was surprised that Miss Seno was the person who approached me.
Thank you so much for helping me earlier. I was so glad that you saved me.
No, that wasn't even a big deal.
So, I was wondering if I could treat you to dinner.
Huh?
Of course, it'll be my treat. I'm doing this out of gratitude.
Well... I never thought that Miss Seno, who's known to be cold to men, would ask me out to dinner. I'm grateful for the invite, but I feel bad about making her treat me because of what I did. To add, considering the fact that she hates men, I also feel bad to make her have dinner with me. To add, tonight, I'd rather watch the VTube stream. Thank you, Miss Seno. I'm very thankful for the invite.
Yes, so we can go to an Italian restaurant that I like.
But I'm sorry, I have plans today.
What?
Thank you so much for the invite. Bye now.
In that case, can we go on a different day?
Don't even worry about it. I'm grateful that you even asked.
Oh,
As I left her with those words, I rushed straight home to watch the VTube stream.
I, Haruka Seno, was standing there in shock after being rejected by Mr. Sakuraba. I was watching him walk away from me, but I couldn't even stop him. After Mr. Sakuraba disappeared from my sight, I couldn't help but talk to myself. Mr. Sakuraba, why? I never even imagined getting rejected, and that was because I've always been popular among boys all my life. I don't mean to brag, but I'm very pretty. It played as a strength of mine at some moments, but there are more moments when I was popular when I didn't want to be, which was rather troublesome. I started to feel hesitant to interact with men at one point, and that's why I started acting cold to men. I was really troubled by what happened today. I wouldn't feel hesitant to turn down a colleague who works for my company, but since it was about a higher-up from a client company, I struggled to turn him down, and I didn't know what to do. As I started to wonder if I had no choice but to accept the invite, he, Mr. Sakuraba, came to save me. He was amazing compared to any of the men who had ever talked to me. To add, Mr. Sakuraba didn't really care for my appreciation, and he went straight back to work. If he saved me just to make me owe him something, he would have tried to make me feel bad if I didn't exchange numbers with him. But Mr. Sakuraba wasn't like that. That's why I became interested in him, and I decided to ask a man out for dinner for the first time in my life. I was a little sad that I was rejected after I used up all my courage to ask him. I had no idea it's so depressing to be rejected. I started to feel a little bad for the men that I've been treating coldly until now. But then, if you were to ask if I'd go out to dinner with anyone other than Mr. Sakuraba, it wouldn't be the case. Anyway, why did Mr. Sakuraba decide to reject me? Seeing from a third person's point of view, I can safely say that I have decent facial features, at the least, and I'm so popular at work, too. Actually, Mr. Sakuraba has never tried to make any personal conversation with me before. Could it be that he already has a girlfriend? I can't take this. If I think about it, I don't know anything about Mr. Sakuraba. The next day, I decided to gather some information just so I'd get to know Mr. Sakuraba better. I'll be checking out who he's spending his time with at work and what he talks about. I'll have to know what time he comes to work and what time he leaves work. And of course, while I'm at it, I won't forget to take a nice look at him too. Mr. Sakuraba is so hot. And of course, I continue to do my research about him outside of work too. Kohei Sakuraba, 25 years old, graduated from Yuki University Graduate School, currently works in the product development team at Canon Electric Corporation. He went to a boys' high school, no signs of an ex-girlfriend from his college life, a diligent worker who's been acknowledged by his bosses. On the other hand, his attendance at company outings is quite low, and so on. I continued to keep my eyeballs glued on Mr. Sakuraba at work, while I made sure others didn't notice that I was. One day, I was watching Mr. Sakuraba at the cafeteria during our lunch breaks from diagonally behind him. He's having a katsu curry regular size, extra red pickles. This is the 5th time he orders katsu curry, and it's safe to say that it's one of his favorite foods. I need to make a note of this. As I cleared up my tray, I continued to keep my eyes on Mr. Sakuraba. He didn't seem to notice that I was watching him as he continued to watch something on his phone. I wonder what he's watching. As I took a peek, it seems like it's some sort of streaming platform. On his screen, I saw a VTube stream that was popular recently. A silver-haired girl with pigtails. I see. Mr. Sakuraba must like these types of girls. I've gathered a lot of information about Mr. Sakuraba. After I got home, I nodded to myself in content inside my room, where my walls had Mr. Sakuraba's pictures all over. By the way, these pictures are from when I had no choice but to take his photos due to the nature of the investigation I was conducting about him. The best shots are always taken out of nowhere, so although I didn't have his permission, I'm sure he'll understand if I explain to him that there are academic purposes to these photos. I gathered so much information about him. At this point, I could confidently say that I know about Mr. Sakuraba more than anyone else in my company. I'm perfectly ready to be in a relationship with Mr. Sakuraba any moment now. As I vocalized those words, I started to come up with all types of confession methods. If I were to confess to him, maybe I should do it at a nice restaurant at a table right by the window. But then maybe it might be nice to do it at the office since I'm always with him at work. We'll go on a date a few times to get closer to each other and then we'll live a happy marriage. Oh my god. I can't help but be delusional. But then, I want to continue keeping an eye on Mr. Sakuraba from a distance for just a bit longer. I want to take more photos of him too.
One day, a few weeks after the incident with Miss Seno, I was having dinner at a family restaurant in my neighborhood, and somehow, I felt like I was being watched. Is someone watching me? No, I'm sure I'm just overthinking. No one would ever stalk a guy like me. I'm not rich, and I'm not handsome. After that, when I walked towards the soda fountain, I noticed that someone was staring at me behind the pillar. That person was wearing a hat, and I couldn't see their face. But I felt like I knew this person. Oh, I feel like I know that person. Excuse me.
Oh!
I decided to talk to that person, but they started running from me, as if they were startled. Oh, hey!
Ouch!
It didn't seem like that person was watching where they were going, and of course, they ended up running into a pillar nearby and gave a weird groan. I tried to stop them from running in that direction, but I guess I was a second late. Are you okay? I picked up the phone that the person dropped, and that was when I saw something shocking as the wallpaper on that person's phone. What? What I saw there was a wedding photo. The problem is the fact that the groom's face was mine and the bride's face was Miss Seno's. When I looked at the person who ran into the pillar, they were trying to look the other way while they blushed.
I don't know. I don't know who you are.
I don't think that's gonna cut it. You have my picture as the wallpaper on your phone.
Oh my goodness!
The woman looked up as she tried to take back her phone from me, and our eyes met. Good evening. You're Miss Seno, the receptionist, right?
Oh! Yes. I'm so sorry.
Miss Seno answered as she realized she couldn't run anymore. Since we couldn't be blocking the aisle, we decided to take a seat at my table. Miss Seno, have you already eaten? If you haven't, you can order anything you like.
Oh, I already had dinner, so I'm okay. I'm sorry.
Okay, got it. I remember Miss Seno asking me out for dinner the other time, but I never thought that it would actually happen this way. As I was wondering where to start, Miss Seno suddenly started apologizing.
I'm sorry that I took pictures of you without asking, and also for following you around.
I was hoping I was wrong with what I thought I saw as her wallpaper on her phone, but it turns out not. But Miss Seno's known to be cold with men. I'm sure she had a good reason for it. Miss Seno, it's okay. Please, stop apologizing.
Okay.
You can take your time, but I'd like you to tell me what's going on. about what I saw on your phone, and about why we ran into each other here today.
Yes, do you remember the incident when someone from Yuki Trading came to the reception to ask me out for dinner?
Yes, I remember that.
You saved me during that moment.
Miss Seno continued to explain everything from that point on.
So, today, I decided to take a picture of you having dinner on a weekday night.
I see. I thought there must be a good reason on Miss Seno's end, but this was quite unexpected. It seems like Miss Seno had become dangerously obsessed with me. And what about the wedding photo on your phone?
That was, a future plan between you and me. You know, like a practice session.
Whoa.
Hey, please don't look at me like that.
Okay, I know what's going on now.
Really?
Yes, I'm flattered that you have an affection for me.
I see.
So, would it be precise if I say that you have romantic feelings for me?
Yes, I love you more than anything else in the world.
Thanks.
I, Haruka Seno, am willing to give up my body and soul for you, Mr. Sakuraba. If you order me to, I'll jump into fire or water.
I feel like she's being a bit too determined, to the point she's scaring me a bit. To be honest, I'm very happy to hear how Miss Seno feels about me, but that day, when I helped her, I'm sure someone else would have saved her if I had chosen not to. I'm not sure if I deserve to be her boyfriend just because I happened to be the one who saved her that day. As these thoughts were going through my head, Miss Seno talked to me. What's the matter?
Am I not good enough for you?
Oh. What kind of guy would ever reject a girl who's staring at me like this? There are none. Thanks, I'm very happy to hear how you feel about me, and I feel like I'll be happy to be with you.
Thank you very much. So, will you be my...
But are you sure you want me? I happened to be there and happened to save you that day, all out of coincidence. Someone else could have done the same thing that day. I'm not so sure if I deserve to be your boyfriend for the sake of this coincidence. I ended up sounding weak. I know I'm embarrassing myself, but I couldn't help but to feel insecure about it. But after hearing me tell her how I feel, Miss Seno gave me a warm smile.
I see. I could see why you would feel insecure about it, since you've never been in a relationship.
Yes, you might be right. I'll just put aside the fact that she somehow knows that I've never been in a relationship before. Just for now.
But don't worry about it.
Huh?
Mr. Sakuraba, do you know what people say about those coincidences?
I'm not sure.
They call it fate.
Huh?
Mr. Sakuraba, you're my fate.
Seeing her smile as she said those words, my heart started to truly fall for Miss Seno. I see. I guess it is fate then.
Yes!
If you're my fate, then there's no problem having us be in a relationship. Miss Seno, will you be my girlfriend?
Of course! I'm going to sit next to you now.
Ah!
I'm hugging you.
You're very proactive, Miss Seno.
Since I'm your girlfriend now, I'd like you to call me Haruka. I'll call you Kohei.
Okay, Haruka. Wait, did I ever tell you what my first name was?
Huh? I think I saw your name somewhere at work or something like that.
I guess that's fine. I feel like I'll end up getting stuck in her swamp of obsession if I ask her too many questions.
So, where should we do it?
Oh, that's right. Since we're a couple, I guess we need to think about where to go on dates.
No, that's not it. We can go on dates, but I'm talking about our wedding right now. Should we do it at a church or a shrine, maybe?
You're rushing it! It seems like I'll have to talk to her about a lot of things, but I'm sure a bright future is waiting ahead of us.